It's time for game number 3 of the day here in the District 7 3A tournament. Back to the girls bracket as it is the 5th seed Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats against the regular season district champions in the 1 seed, the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers. Back live here on the UCR YouTube channel and NFHS Network. I'm Noah McKay, the lovely Madison McKay producing things for us once again. Stone Memorial swept the season series against Livingston, but as we've already seen in this tournament, anything can happen. The winner faces the Upperman Lady Bees in Tuesday night's championship game. The loser faces a ticked-off White County Warriorettes team in Tuesday's consolation game. Let's get to the People's Bank starting lineup in this game. First, for the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats, number 3, Allie Reams. Number 10, Emma Poston. Number 12, Reese Collins. Number 20, Chloe Jenkins. And number 23, Mila Daly. Their opponents, the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers, starting for them tonight. Number 3, Lauren Clark. Number 15, Ella Jane May. Number 20, Emma Smith. Number 22, Lexi Clark. And number 23, Ashley Wittenberg. Livingston in their row blue uniforms as the 5 seed. Stone Memorial in their home white uniforms. Our lead official blows the whistle, says we're ready to play. Throws it up, let's get it on here in Cookeville, another semifinal matchup. Stone possesses the tip and will work right to left on your screen. Ashley Wittenberg has it now, Lexi Clark. Clark trying to back down the defender, gets to this spot, puts it up, can't hit off the heel. Rebound down, Ella Jane May, a fight for it. Diving on the hardwood, there'll be a tie-up, and the arrow belongs to Livingston Academy. Obviously, Livingston played just 24 hours ago. Stone Memorial had about a week layoff since their last action. We'll see if that plays any factor early as Collins and Jenkins go into the front court for Emma Poston. She was sensational yesterday in a win over Cumberland County. Reese Collins couldn't catch that pass cleanly. It goes out of play and possession back to Stone Memorial. These two teams met twice in the regular season. It was a 2-0 run for Stone Memorial as Wittenberg gives back to Lexi Clark. Clark dumps it over right side now into Ella Jane May. That one swiped away. Reese Collins with the steal. Collins has it poked from behind out of bounds. It'll stay with Livingston. Love the point by the official. He put a little mustard on that point forward. Inbound, Poston sends it into the backcourt for Collins. Collins fires a fastball over to Jenkins. Now Mila Daly lines up the 3. Can't hit too strong. Wittenberg on the rebound. January 9th, it was a 25-point Stone Memorial win. And then on January 30th, an 18-point Stone win. They're looking to repeat history tonight. Lexi Clark off a May's screen. Clark drives, fires a pass to Smith. Smith fires a pass into no man's land, intercepted by Mila Daly. Livingston wants to turn this thing into a rock fight tonight as Collins sends to Jenkins, now ahead to Daly. Into the corner, Poston. Wide open, Trey, good. Emma Poston with a Twin Lakes Tractor 3. This broadcast presented by the Overton County Farm Bureau. It's 3-0. Livingston in front early on. Lauren Clark left side, lines up the 3. Can't hit, rebound, tipped out of play, and it's going to go to Livingston. They'll say it was last touch by Emma Smith. Stars everywhere, Stone Memorial, the coach of the year in the Upper Cumberland, Mike Buck. Lexi Clark becomes the first female to ever be first team All-Upper Cumberland as a freshman. She joins just one other player in Upper Cumberland history, and that is Ty Cobb to have that award as a freshman. Daly has it right wing side. Obviously, she's also the freshman of the year in the Upper Cumberland. Ashley Wittenberg, third team All-Upper Cumberland, and on the defensive team as Jenkins puts it up and in. 5-0 Livingston Academy early on. Chloe Jenkins with the finish. Here's Lexi Clark as she drives, fires a pass, and now Reese Collins going to run it down. It's a foot race all alone. 7-0 Livingston Academy. Reese Collins with the steal and score. How about the start for Hawkeye? Here's Lauren Clark on the drive, steps through, is fouled on the floor. First foul of the game is going to go on Livingston Academy, and they'll get it on Reese Collins. She was in foul trouble yesterday That's been the one issue for the very impressive sophomore guard. Wittenberg to inbound from the baseline. Fires one, nearly intercepted. Lexi Clark has it. Lexi on the drive, steps through, finger roll, no. Rebound down, Collins has it. Livingston, Collins ahead to Reeves. Can she run it down? Yes, saves it into Jenkins. What a play. Back to Daly, to Jenkins now. Livingston with their hair on fire. Jenkins to Daly. Sends it back Collins. Leslie Riddle's on the sideline. Livingston's a threat. Don't care how the season's gone. Poston sends it over left side, Jenkins. Jenkins drives, has it swiped out of play. It'll stay on this end. Livingston won one regular season game in district play. It was in Baxter against Upperman. They were swept by Cumberland County, beat them yesterday. They were swept in dominant fashion by Stone. We're 3 minutes in, a ton of time to go, but it's 7-0. Collins fires a pass, tip, Poston grabs. Poston against this trap look of Stone. That one's tipped into the backcourt. She runs it down. Now steps through. Now they have numbers. Poston drives, picks up her dribble, gives back to Reeves. Allie Reeves surveys. Back to Reese Collins. Lexi Clark steps to her. Collins checks over her shoulder, now weaves through traffic. Collins across, that one tipped out by Clark. It'll stay on this end with Livingston. .4:43 to go in the first quarter. It's 7-0. Inbound goes to Reeves. She contests the catch, puts it up, and a foul. Ella Jane May will pick up her first. And this will be 2 free throws upcoming for Allie Reeves at the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line. Reeves, with 4:40 to go in the first, trying to stretch an early advantage for the 5 seed in the tournament, and she does. Stone, what a season it's been, but they are extremely young as Bella Wyatt checks in. They have one senior. It's Ashley Wittenberg. Next one on its way is good. Allie Reeves goes 2 for 2. It's a Livingston team that made sub-state last year. They lost their superstar with Ellie Butler, but they know how to win in the playoffs. They showed that yesterday. 9-0 Livingston. 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Lauren Clark on the drive. She'll kick back Wittenberg. Wittenberg step back in the mid-range. Can't break the seal. Rebound tip from Jenkins, and Poston has it. Poston playing a little bit hobbled. We talked about that yesterday with Craig. Didn't look like it yesterday. Had one of the games of her life. Reeves picks up, sends over to Daly. Daly sees the trap come, dumps it over to Reeves. She'll drive, puts it up, no rebound, tipped, and May has it. Outlet feed, that one punched out by Collins. It'll stay with Stone. Wittenberg going to bring it up. 3:58 to go in the first quarter. It's 9-0. Clark dumps it over to Lauren Clark, who puts it up and in. Finally on the board, Stone Memorial on the Lauren Clark lay. Quick tic-tac-toe, though. Here comes Poston. Poston goes past May, puts it up with the left hand, blocked. Ella Jane May with the block. Stone starting to settle in a little bit, now down 7. Here's Wittenberg. Has an opening, takes it, it's knocked out, swiped by Reeves. It'll stay on this end with Stone. Baseline inbound coming for Ashley Wittenberg. Fires it in, Lexi Clark. Clark drives, now bounces it across. Brooklyn Lane in, back to Bella Wyatt. Another freshman, her 3 won't go. Rebound punched out of bounds, and this time it'll go to the Lady Wildcats. 3:24 to go in the first quarter. Livingston ahead 9-2, just like everyone expected. Lane, steal, and then a foul. Jenkins reached around. That'll be the first on Chloe Jenkins. Second team foul on Livingston. Baseline coming for Ashley Wittenberg. 3:18 to go in the first quarter. It's 9-2. Wittenberg running out of time, now fires it over. Clark has it. Lexi with space. Jump stops in the mid-range, kicks out Wittenberg. Long 3, good. Ashley Wittenberg from downtown. And it's 5 straight now for Stone as they ratchet up the pressure. Lexi Clark punted the ball nearly into the balcony. 3:06 to go in the first, it's 9-5. Daly fires into Emma Poston. Poston against Lane, slams the brakes, now fires it into the front court for Jenkins. Jenkins ahead to Reams, ricochets around, Jenkins has it with space, lays it up and in. Chloe Jenkins has 4 in the quarter, and Livingston back in front by 6. Here's Lexi Clark, step through, shot up, and gets it to go. Tough shot for Lexi Clark. She is so good at those contorting finger roll layups, and now an errant pass out of bounds. Livingston starting to get sped up against the pressure. It's what killed them in the first 2 meetings, turning the basketball over. 11-7 as Bella Harris will check in for Emma Poston. Wittenberg slowly brings it up. Sends it right side, Lexi Clark. Clark on the drive is bumped and fouled on the floor. Allie Reams connects. That'll be her first, team's third. Reams got into foul trouble a day ago as May checks in. Taylor Amos also checking in. Getting her back in, both Bella Wyatt and Taylor Amos missed a lot of time this year. More youth and skill as Wyatt has it swiped by Harris, ricochets out of play. And I'll say it was last touched by Harris, so it stays with the Lady Panthers. 2:18 to go in the first, it's 11-7. Amos brings it across the timeline here. Sends it over to Wyatt. Wyatt back to Wittenberg. Wittenberg kicks to May. May fires it into Brooklyn Lane. Lane back to Wyatt. Wyatt drives the lane, throws it up with the left hand. Tough shot, no. Got her own rebound. Wyatt's second chance. She jumped it over to Lane, who didn't get it cleanly, and possession goes back to Livingston Academy. 1:55 to go in the first quarter. It's 11-7. Harris with it here. She'll send it over. Now Reese Collins dumps it ahead to Harris. This pressure defense for Stone just harasses you with the basketball. Nowhere to breathe. Collins, finger roll, good. Reese Collins with a nifty finish. Livingston 13-7 out in front. Here's Wyatt. As Mia Hughes and Cora Copeland go to the table for Leslie Riddle. Wittenberg on the drive, nice dish to Lane, who has an open lay. Brooklyn Lane with the 2, and it's 13-9. Back and forth we go. Livingston does not want the pace of this game to open up. That's what's happening. Harris fires it across as Wyatt knocks that one out of play. Emma Smith also to the table checking in. Jenkins, Daly, and Wittenberg checking out. Reese Collins to inbound from the baseline. Fires it over the top to Allie Reams. Reams with a step, loses handle. And they'll say it was tipped, so it stays with Livingston. 1:10 to go in the first quarter. It's 13-9. Collins to inbound, throws it in, and a foul goes on Livingston. Mia Hughes picks up the personal. And I think that one may be a credit to Mike Buck. He had a word with his arm around the official. May have said, watch this, and then the official saw it and called the foul. Taylor Amos brings it ahead. Every coach in this tournament is going to work the officials, make no mistake about it. Wyatt bounces in, Smith. Now Amos tries to get it away, Collins harassing. Reese Collins playing with a foul already. You see how she can get into foul trouble sometimes. She's relentless. Bella Wyatt has it left side. Wyatt goes into Reams. Now hands off Smith with space blocked. That one's swatted by Hughes. Coming away is Harris. 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Reams, high pass. Collins not quite able to get up to it. Another turnover. Stone gets it back, trailing 13-9 with 31 seconds to go in the first. And all the horses coming back out for Mike Buck offensively on a big possession here. Wittenberg with it for the Lady Panthers. Sends it left side to Amos. Amos to Lexi Clark. Clark spins, jabs and goes to work. Kicks back Amos. Passes up a 3, instead takes the 2 and gets the friendly roll. Taylor Amos with the bucket, 8 seconds to go for Livingston. 5, Now ahead Posted, swiped away by Clark. Clark ahead Wittenberg. This would count. It's no good, and Livingston Academy leads the regular season district champs by 2 after 1. 13-11 our score. Coverage presented by Overton County Farm Bureau on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Overton County Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to serve our community. Christy Key, Nate Neely, and Corey Nard are your local auto, home, and life insurance experts. Whatever your insurance need, they will work to find you the best solution. Visit them at 7486 Bradford Hicks Drive in Livingston or call them at 931-823-1322. Overton County Farm Bureau Insurance has been proud to present Livingston Academy Athletics all year long on UCR for over 5 years.
Sonia Brown is a full-service realtor and is licensed across the state of Tennessee, listing and selling residential, multifamily, land and farms, commercial, and industrial properties. Sonia handles the sale from start to closing and beyond. Let her put her 30-plus years of experience to work for you. Sonia Brown, realtor with American Way Real Estate, has been supporting student-athletes in the Upper Cumberland area since 1990. You can reach Sonia Brown at 931-979-7145.
Livingston Academy with a strong start. Stone with the answer. It's 13-11. Stone's had some slow first quarters this season, but they have been dominant in second quarters. We'll see if that continues as Taylor Amos sends it over left side to Smith. Amos has it here top of the circle. Now she'll fire it to Lexi Clark. Just 2 points in the first quarter for Clark. Speaking of Clarks, Lauren Clark starts to walk towards the scorer's table as Lexi fires it to Wittenberg. Bobbled it, couldn't get it clean, and somehow staying in bounds to save it was Mia Hughes. Now saved in again, will play on. Leslie Riddle wants a foul as Poston brings it across the timeline. She'll dump it ahead to Copeland. Copeland in, that pass tipped a couple of times. Hughes has it, dumps it back to Harris. Frenetic sequence, but Livingston maintains possession. Harris gets a screen. Has white jerseys all around her as Hammock sends it back. Now around left side Poston. She'll dump it in. Hughes partially blocked. Maybe Wittenberg got a hand on it. Lexi Clark ahead to Taylor Amos. That pass off the mark, and now Hammock will run it down for Livingston. Both teams very sloppy right now as that pass ahead to Harris. Harris trying to break the trap. Able to muscle it over and a foul. Taylor Amos going to be called for the personal. That is her first, team's first. Lauren Clark checking in. Amos will check out. The winner of this game gets the Upperman Lady Bees, who outlasted White County in overtime earlier on tonight. As that pass ahead is grabbed, Copeland able to skip it across. Poston on an awkward hop, gathers. From the baseline, she'll dump it over. Copeland passes up the three. Instead skips it back to Hammock. Now she'll swing it over to Harris. She lines up the tray. Can't hit. Rebound down. Lexi Clark has it. Over to Lauren Clark. She loves these full court feeds, but that one's over the outstretched arms of Ella Jane May. A turnover. Possession back to Livingston. 6:29 to go in the second. It's 13-11. Pass over left side Poston. Now she'll dump it ahead to Harris. Bella Harris working against Lauren Clark. Harris spins. Clark has the steal. Now ahead to Lexi Clark. In a foot race, forget about it. Lexi Clark ties it up at 13. 4 points now for Lexi Clark. Defense into offense for Stone. Livingston's turnovers mounting. Ahead, here's Hammock, 2-on-1. Across to Copeland. Copeland took a dribble, puts it up. No. Probably just needed to go straight up with it. Lauren Clark on the rebound again. Full court feed ahead to Lexi Clark. Pace opening up for the Lady Panthers. Clark runs in. Now a finger roll around the defender, Poston, who defends it nicely. Errant pass again, though, for Livingston. Just giving it away. And it is a line change time for Leslie Riddle as Jenkins, Daly, Collins, and Reams all check back in. Stone thrives on speeding up their opponents. You've seen that here recently, but Livingston's defense keeping them in it. 13-13. Wittenberg starts to drive. Now dumps it over left side for Caitlin Smith. Smith picks up her dribble, fires back to Ella Jane May. May to Wittenberg. Out of the corner, step back three, tough shot, no. Rebound tip, Collins able to keep it in for now. Knocked out of bounds by Lexi Clark, so it stays with Livingston. 5:17 to go in the first half. We're tied up at 13. Inbound to Reese Collins. She has speed for days, trying to use it to get away from these full court traps. Collins just fires it ahead to Reams. Reams on the drive, pulls up, no good, too strong. Rebound ricochets. May has it and throws it ahead to Smith. Here's Caitlin Smith. She'll send it over to Wittenberg. Wittenberg goes in on post-in, spins back out to Lauren Clark. Lauren over to Lexi. Quick trigger three. That one's off the mark. Rebound down to Chloe Jenkins. Reams had two people in the front court, couldn't see him. Instead finds Collins. Collins crosses over, kicks to an open Emma Poston. Lines up the three. Hog-Eye leads. Emma Poston with her second. Twin Lakes tractor three. It's 16-13. Now again, full court pass quickly into their offense. Goes Stone Memorial. Livingston in their zone. Lexi to Lauren, but a foul. And this is one Reese Collins going to have to stay out of foul trouble. It's one you don't need. It's her second. It's the team's first. So the sophomore going to have to be very careful. She is critical as Mike Buck calls timeout because of her ability to handle the basketball. Where Livingston has struggled is turning it over. It's a 30-second timeout on the floor. So they need Reese Collins on the floor. She'll have to avoid her third as long as she can. 4:27 to go in the second quarter. It's 16-13. One more game to go tonight. It is back to the boys' side. The number 1 seed Upperman Bees taking on the 4 seed White County Warriors. Third matchup of the season between those two coming up 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one. And they have been on that time. 15 minutes goes on the clock and they start it. Makes things interesting for the broadcasters, but it keeps things on schedule. 4:27 to go in the first half, 16-13 here. Livingston with the lead over the regular season district champion Lady Panthers. In a full gym here in Cookeville. Pass left side, Lexi Clark. Back to Lauren Clark. Calls for a screen from Ella Jane Main. Will take it right side. Lauren on the drive, slams the brakes, puts it up, no good. Short rebound loose. Smith has it, second chance. Back out Lexi Clark. Fires in, all alone was May. A great feed on the defensive breakdown, and Ella Jane May lays it in. Just 4 in the quarter so far for Stone as a team, as Reese Collins can accelerate inside, puts it up and in. Great seal off by Chloe Jenkins. Reese Collins makes no mistake. Now quickly on the other end, Lexi Clark. Again, Stone thrives with a wide open pace. Livingston wants to keep it slow tonight. 18-17, Livingston leads by 1. Pass tipped in the air and stolen by Lauren Clark. Clark skips it over to Lexi. Lexi to Wittenberg. Lines up the tray and hits. Ashley Wittenberg with her second 3 of the half. And Leslie Riddle wants a full timeout to talk about things. 3:33 to go in the second. Stone Memorial's taking a 2-point lead. Coverage presented by the Overton County Farm Bureau Insurance on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Gentry's Power Equipment is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Upperman Football on UCR. Located at 755 Buffalo Valley Road in Cookeville, Gentry's Power Equipment is your local steel dealer. With a huge selection of outdoor power equipment, including chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, mowers, pressure washers, and more. They are your local one-stop shop for high-quality equipment. Locally owned and operated, Gentry's Power Equipment is proud to support Upperman Athletics and UCR.
20-18 our score. Stone Memorial has taken the lead after a fast start by Livingston Academy. The Lady Panthers have roared back. They are finally getting out and running in transition. And that time a quick trigger 3 for Ashley Wittenberg, her second of the half, has given them a 20-18 advantage. 3:33 to go in the second quarter in this semifinal matchup. Tomorrow are the Upper Cumberland Middle School All-Star Games, and then Monday and Tuesday it's championship nights across the network. As Mila Daly going to inbound here, Bella Harris has it. Harris working on Brooklyn Lane, picks up her dribble. This in-your-face defense for Stone. Ratcheting up again. Reams got to go forward. Will fire it. That pass tipped, stolen. Lauren Clark has it, now fires it ahead to Lane. She'll give off Smith. Smith, finger roll, no. Rebound down Daly. Here's Posted. Ahead Daly. Slams the brakes and has it. One dribble, Daly trapped. Steps through, fires it to Poston. Now dumps it off to Jenkins. Jenkins contorts and hits. Chloe Jenkins ties the game up at 20 as we go under 3 to play in the first half. Here's Lexi Clark. As Bella Wyatt goes back to the table, Clark gives over to Caitlin Smith. Smith on the drive, reverses to Lauren. She'll drive through. Jenkins picks her up. Fall away jumper, no. Rebound down lane. Lane, back to Lauren Clark. Dumps it over to Wittenberg. She's feeling it. That one won't go. Rebound Daly. Has it poked free, and Clark has it again. Offensive work on the boards right now for Stone Memorial, creating a difference. Reams bodies up Clark as she drives in. She'll hand off to Lane. Retreats back Smith. A three, good. Caitlin Smith from downtown. Stone starting to find the stroke from outside. It's 23-20. Posted. Has it poked from behind by Lexi Clark. Lauren was there to grab. Here they come again in transition. Lexi Clark bounces it across to Lane. Lane to Wittenberg. Her shot is good. Ashley Wittenberg now has 8. Livingston going to have to be very careful. Just threw it away again. All sorts of sped up, exactly where Stone wants to be. As 3 subs check in for Livingston, 1 Wyatt in for Stone. 1:55 to go in the second quarter. As Wittenberg has it here, trying to separate into the halftime locker room is Stone. Wittenberg picks up. Tosses back to Smith. Caitlin Smith on the drive. Fires it across. An errant pass tipped and intercepted. Down 5 Livingston ball. Another dangerous pass and a foul as Wittenberg went in for it. That's the third, or pardon me, her first, just the third total foul called on Stone in this game. It's the team's second in the quarter. Ella Jane May back in. Caitlin Smith gave some good minutes and hit a big 3. Checks out. Inbound goes to Chloe Hammock. Hammock dumps it ahead to Harris. Harris with pressure from behind. It was touched, but Hammock grabs. Now Hammock drives, going to pull up. Mid-range jumper, no. Rebound ricochets around. Poston has it. Goes up for the putback, and good. Emma Poston picking up where she left off a day ago. She has 8 in the first half. It's a 3-point game again. Clark over to Wyatt. Wyatt drives baseline. Jumps it out. Wittenberg has it. The senior Ashley Wittenberg sizing up Chloe Hammock. She's just moving her teammates around. Wants the ISO. Crosses and drives. Blocked partially by Hammock. Rebound down to Jenkins. Now a full court feed to Hammock. Tough feed. She has it. Hammock on the drive. Finger roll. Good and 1. Chloe Hammock with the finish. And she'll go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play and tie the game. Ella Jane May called for her second, team's third. Chloe Hammock to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line for 1. And how about this half of basketball by the Lady Wildcats? Free throw no good. Rebound down. Hughes had it knocked out of her hands, and it stays with Livingston. Lauren Clark to the table. She's going to check in. Ella Jane May checks out with those 2 fouls. Posting going to inbound from a very tough place to do it from the corner, but she'll get it into Cora Copeland. Copeland across, tough pass, tipped. Hughes has it. 1 dribble. Hughes high off the glass. No. Clark fighting for the rebound, knocked out a play, and it'll stay again with Livingston. 35.7 to go in quarter number 2. 25-24. Harris to inbound now. Goes up for Poston. Poston uses her dribble, dumps it back to Harris from the wing. Head fake for Bella Harris. Drags 2 defenders to her, in some trouble. Low pass, Hughes grabs, finds Poston. Now Hammock lines up the 3. No, too short. Rebound, Copeland, and now knocked out of bounds again by Lane, so it'll stay again with Livingston Academy. 25-24. Baseline inbound here, goes to Poston. She lines up the 3 for the lead. No, another offensive rebound. This time it's Hammock. Several on this possession for Livingston. Harris in trouble, able to get it ahead. Copeland skips it to Poston again from the right wing. Her 3 is good. Emma Poston with another Twin Lakes Tractor 3. And Livingston Academy leads into the halftime locker room against Stone Memorial. Welcome to District 7 AAA. After 2, it's Livingston 27, Stone 25. We'll be back with third quarter action on the other side. This is the District 7 3A tournament presented by the Overton County Farm Bureau Insurance, and you're watching it on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate quality care for all patients from local people you can trust, so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Mayberry's Furniture has been family-owned and operated since 1946 and is now serving the Upper Cumberland with locations in both Crossville and Cookeville, offering the largest array of solid wood furniture and mattresses in the area. They also provide a best price guarantee and in-house service and delivery. Stop into their 15,000 square foot showroom at 1020 South Willow Avenue in Cookeville to see their selection of Amish solid wood, flex steel, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy Posturepedic, and much more today. Mayberry's Furniture is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the high school football game of the week on the UCR Media Network. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate proudly presents this 3-bed, 2-bathroom home in the desirable Poplar Point subdivision in Rickman. This home sits on just under an acre with a 2-car garage and over 1,500 square feet of living space. It's the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. For more information, visit chadandamycrouch.com or call 931-979-1191. The Crouch team with Highlands Elite Real Estate is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Tee-Up is the Upper Cumberland's best indoor golfing experience. With 3 state-of-the-art golf simulators, you can work on some of the world's best courses, all in the comfort of their climate-controlled facility. Want to know where you can improve? See everything from club speed to spin rate in seconds. They also have plenty of other games to enjoy time with friends. Conveniently located at 141 4th Street in Baxter. Stop in. Visit them online at teeupgolfclub.com or call them at 931-559-GOLF to reserve your simulator today. Tee-Up is proud to support this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
At the Quality Family, we believe care isn't just a service, it's a promise.
Whether you're bouncing back from surgery, navigating a serious illness, or need essential equipment to stay independent,
We provide skilled home health, compassionate hospice, and reliable DME services right where you need them most. At home.
covering communities in Kentucky and Tennessee, we're in your corner.
The Quality Family. Trusted care right where life happens.
Box Drop Cookeville is the easiest way to buy an affordable mattress. Specializing in clearance and closeouts directly from the manufacturers, they're able to pass huge savings onto you. Make an appointment to see their warehouse full of selections including big-name hybrid and memory foam alongside traditional springs that are among some of the coolest to touch mattresses on the market. Call Brandon Lane at 931-349-7066 to make your appointment today. Box Drop Cookeville has been proud to serve Cookeville since 2018. Turfmasters Landscape Management has been serving the Upper Cumberland since 1996. They offer a variety of services, including lawn maintenance, landscape design and installation, landscape lighting, irrigation systems, and more. They also provide snow and ice removal during the cold winter months. For more information, contact Matt Wilson at 931-261-1587 today. Turfmasters Landscape Management is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They are also proud to sponsor Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing's Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Be sure to stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood or give them a call at 931-537-9559. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Eminence Eagle Auction Realty is proud to present an online-only auction featuring multiple lots at Spring Creek Airport near Dale Hollow Lake. Tract 1 features a concrete pad adjoining the airstrip, while Tracts 2 through 5 offer great access and lake views. You can bid on this auction at eagleauctions.com or call 931-526-5335 for more information. Bidding on this online-only auction ends February 26th at 10 a.m. Eminence Eagle Auction Realty is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Looking for weekend lunch and dinner plans? Since 1971, Nick's Restaurant has been locally owned and operated. From mouth-watering prime rib to delectable ice cream pie, Nick's has it all. Their cozy atmosphere and great service will make you feel right at home. Plus, their banquet space is perfect for any event. Visit them at 895 South Jefferson Avenue or online at nickscookville.com. Nick's Restaurant is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. The Real Estate Collective Auction Group offers expertise in a variety of services, including real estate, personal property, equipment, and nonprofit benefit auctions. Call 931-559-9500 for more information or see their upcoming auctions at letsgorico.com. The Real Estate Collective Auction Group is proud to support student athletes in our area and this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Watson Chevrolet is proud to present the area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Watson Chevy's staff of experts are ready to get you into your next vehicle with unmatched service and knowledge. Stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway and get your vehicle serviced by their highly trained professionals. Right now, you can save money on oil changes, regular maintenance, and battery installation. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Watson Chevy is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the UCR Media Network. Are you looking for the best dining experience in the Upper Cumberland? Visit Fire and Vine in Cookeville's historic West Side. Fire and Vine offers great service and a unique menu, including mouth-watering deep dish pizza, delectable beef, chicken, fish, and more. Take in stunning views from the rooftop while enjoying your meal. Come and experience the charm and flavor of Fire and Vine, your new favorite spot for a memorable dining experience. Fire and Vine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future, it's what we do.
Overton County Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to serve our community. Christy Key, Nate Neely, and Corey Nard are your local auto, home, and life insurance experts. Whatever your insurance need, they will work to find you the best solution. Visit them at 7486 Bradford Hicks Drive in Livingston or call them at 931-823-1322. Overton County Farm Bureau Insurance has been proud to present Livingston Academy Athletics all year long on UCR for over 5 years.
27-25. How about the Livingston Academy Wildcats? As we said yesterday when Craig and I called the Livingston game against Cumberland County, it's late February and Leslie Riddle's on the sideline. Better not count him out. The 5 seed in this tournament has a lead over the number 1 ranked team in the state of Tennessee in Class 3A. Still 16 minutes of basketball to go. Anything can happen, but Emma Poston is having herself a tournament and a half. After dominating yesterday, she has 11 points, leading all scorers in the first half. 6 apiece for Reese Collins and Chloe Jenkins. 2 apiece for Chloe Hammock and Allie Rames. On the other side, Ashley Wittenberg leads Stone with 8 points. Lexi Clark with 6. Lauren Clark, Brooklyn Lane, Ella Jane May, and Taylor Amos all have 2, and Caitlin Smith hit a 3. But it is Livingston leading Stone Memorial 27-25. Coming out of the halftime locker room, and experience for that Livingston sideline. A lot of youth for Stone Memorial. Even the players who were playing last year for this team, of which there are not many, they only got 1 playoff game, and they lost to Livingston Academy in the play-in game last year. They're into the region tournament this year, but they want to avoid having to play White County in the 3rd place game. Livingston would love to set up a date with Upperman. They split the season series with the Lady Bees. This one very much up in the air as we gear up for second half action. I'm Noah McKay, Madison McKay producing things for us. We're in the Upper Cumberland Generators broadcast booth, back underway here in the second half. Chloe Jenkins has it. She has it poked free by Clark, diving on the hardwood for it. A tie up early on, and the jump arrow belongs to Stone Memorial. Livingston, when you consider the amount of turnovers they had in the first half, the fact that they lead is really impressive. Turned it over quite a bit, but were able to withstand some pushes by Stone. We'll see if that continues here in the second half, or if the Lady Panthers can settle in. Over to County Farm Bureau Insurance, the presenting sponsor of Livingston Athletics all year long on UCR. Lauren Clark gives to Lexi Clark. Lexi jabs on Poston. Now steps through, dishes it across to May. Her shot up, no good off the heel. Rebound ricochets, and Jenkins grabs for Livingston Academy. Emma Poston has it here. Poston has Lauren Clark at the top of the 1-3-1 zone of Mike Buck. Now Reese Collins. Collins loses handle, tries to run it down. Clark dives for it, out of bounds. Who's it going? It's going to stay with Livingston. They'll say Clark touched it last. Leslie Riddle wants a foul call there. Didn't get it. One more game to go. This is game 3 of 4. Everyone's been close so far. We had an overtime game, then a 1-score game. Now, this one. 2 points is Daly. Quick trigger 3 and hits. Mila Daly with a Twin Lakes Tractor 3. Her first points of the game, and Livingston back in front by 5. Ashley Wittenberg drives, puts it up. A foul is called. I think it's against Poston. Reams got the ball, certainly. Nope, they called Allie Reams for it. That is a bad call. Reams picks up her second personal. An opportunity for Ashley Wittenberg. Ice cold, water in her veins. A very clutch player. Wittenberg, what a senior campaign she's had. And she spins home the first free throw. 9 points for them. Early in the year, some of these freshmen came into form, and was Wittenberg shouldering the load. She has a few gigantic performances this year. Next one for Wittenberg is good. 2 for 2. Back to a 3-point game. Collins into the front court. Again, that 1-3-1 zone. As Clark tips it. Now Collins has it again. Collins sends it in. Jenkins tosses it over to Daly. Back to Collins. Collins off his screen. Gonna line up the 3. No good. Rebound. Jenkins touched it with her feet on the baseline. Stops play. Possession goes back to the Lady Panthers. 6:39 to go in the third. It's 30-27. Ashley Wittenberg with it here. Wittenberg gives to Lauren Clark. She'll drive in on Daly. Daly bodies her up. Clark puts it up and in. Tough take for Lauren Clark. She now has 4 points, and it's 30-29 with 6:19 to go in the third. 4 straight for Stone, looking for the answer. Here's Daly again for 3. No. Jenkins right there. Easy. Putback is good. Chloe Jenkins now has 8 points. It's 32-29. Here's Wittenberg. Gives back Lauren Clark from a mile away. No. Rebound down Poston. Now Reese Collins going to bring it up. Collins ahead to Reams. Reams, Euro, shot, way too strong. Rebound down. May wrestles it away, and here comes Wittenberg now with tempo. Stone trying to speed it up. Wittenberg drives in on Poston. Fade away. Tough shot, good. Ashley Wittenberg putting the Lady Panthers on her back. It's a 12-point game so far for her. The slips are going to come. I'm just telling y'all right now. 2 tech games yesterday, 2 high school games yesterday, 4 high school games today. It's going to happen. As Poston puts up the jumper, no. Fight for the rebound. Body's hitting the floor. Collins spins back Daly. Another open tray. No. Rebound down, Reese Collins. Collins skip feed back to Poston. Dumps it off to Reams. She's open, passes it up for a drive. Drives through and is fouled. Big call. Ella Jane May has 2. She's the only player in foul trouble for Stone Memorial, and now she has 3. And that will send Brooklyn Lane to the table for Mike Buck. Allie Reams to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line for 2. First one is good for Reams. She was named most improved player in the district by the coaches at their meeting on Tuesday. Underrated player, certainly. And now she's trying to stretch it back to a 3-point lead. And she gets the friendly roll. Maybe the first player today to hit a free throw on this end of the floor, it seems like, as Wittenberg sends it over. Now swiped by Reese Collins. It'll be a jump. The arrow belongs to Livingston. Reese Collins playing well. Really, everybody in Hawkeye Blue is to this point. And Stone trying to settle in here. They dominated the 2 regular season meetings. That has not been the case tonight. 5:03 to go in the third quarter. Timeout time for Mike Buck. It's a full timeout on the floor, so we'll take it with him. 34-31. Coverage presented by Overton County Farm Bureau Insurance on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Sonia Brown is a full-service realtor and is licensed across the state of Tennessee, listing and selling residential, multifamily, land and farms, commercial and industrial properties. Sonia handles the sale from start to closing and beyond. Let her put her 30-plus years of experience to work for you. Sonia Brown, realtor with American Way Real Estate, has been supporting student-athletes in the Upper Cumberland area since 1990. You can reach Sonia Brown at 931-979-7145.
.503 to go in the third quarter, 34-31. Livingston Academy leads the number 1 ranked team in the state, Stone Memorial. Livingston's been making plays. Stone has answered at times. Neither team's had a huge run outside of the start for the Lady Wildcats. But after 2 blowout losses in the regular season, Livingston showing that it's playoff time. And Leslie Riddle had them ready to go. What kind of answers does Mike Buck have out of the full timeout that he called on the floor? We're about to find out. Livingston basketball. Looks like they're going to start in the 1-3-1 zone, are the Lady Panthers. As Reese Collins gets a Jenkins screen. Clark fights across it. Collins has it, picks up, now dumps it into Daly. Daly picks up her dribble, bounces back out, Poston. She lines up the 3 and hits. Emma Poston with another Twin Lakes Tractor 3. She's got 14 points tonight. Here's Wittenberg on the drive, across, intercepted Mila Daly. Here comes Reese Collins now. Collins spinning through traffic. Picks up her dribble. Fires it ahead to Reams. Reams, Poston wanted it, now she has it. Poston off the wing. Needs an outlet, finds it in Reese Collins. Collins over to Reams. Now Poston, thought about it, dumps it to Collins. She'll trigger the 3. Now good off the heel, rebound down. Emma Smith. 4:10 to go in the third quarter. Livingston leads by 6. Here's Wittenberg, back to Lexi Clark. Freshman of the year in the Upper Cumberland. Right-hand runner, no. Rebound, ricochets. Reams has it for Livingston. Now ahead, Mila Daly. Back to Reese Collins. Collins with a skip feed, Poston. Poston on the drive, Euro step, has it poked, kicks out to Daly. Leaps up to keep it in bounds. Daly fires a pass, tipped by Clark. She gets it again. Collins over the top to Reams. She'll drive, mid-range jumper, no. Rebound down, Brooklyn Lane has it for Stone. Here comes Ashley Wittenberg. Wittenberg senses an opportunity, drives, left hand, good and 1. Ashley Wittenberg, all she needed was a little slither of space. She found it, finishes, and this is a big call. It's the 3rd on Allie Reams. Wyatt in for Stone, Copeland, Harris, and Hughes in for Livingston Academy. Ashley Wittenberg trying to cut it back to a 1-score game with 3:32 to go in the 3rd. The free throw is no good. Collins has the rebound. Collins ahead to Harris. Back Collins. 3:25 left and counting. Livingston's lead is 4. Collins works away from a screen. Now just weaves through traffic, has it swiped out of her hands. It'll stay on this end. Lexi Clark got a hand on it. Collins to inbound from the baseline here. Fires it into Hughes. Hughes dumps it back to Poston. Poston will drive. She'll reverse back to Harris. Bella Harris now retreats back towards that volleyball line here at Cookeville High School. Harris picks up her dribble. Clark harasses. She'll give it back to Copeland. Copeland to Harris. Harris, skip feed, tipped by Wyatt, post and grabs. Now in Jenkins. Copeland. Copeland gives off Harris. Her shot is good. Ball movement for the Lady Wildcats. Bella Harris with the 2. 39-33, Livingston Academy leads. Lauren Clark now drives on Hughes. Nice speed across to Lane. Little shot fake, and she puts it in. Brooklyn Lane with an important answer for Stone. 39-35, 2.5 to go in quarter number 3. Collins works past Wittenberg, loses it off her foot and a foul. Big call here. Reese Collins, I believe, about to pick up her 3rd. She does. So now 2 ball handlers in Collins and Reams are in foul trouble for Leslie Riddle. And that should be attack sign mode for Stone Memorial. Bella Wyatt, she's a sharpshooter, open, no. Rebound down, posted. Run out ahead to Hughes. Wyatt read it the whole way and got the steal. Now swipe from behind and a foul. Mia Hughes going to be called for her 2nd. 2:16 to go in the 3rd. This is already the 4th team foul on Livingston Academy. We got another banger underway here in District 7 3A. Expect anything different? Wyatt. Now a backdoor cut. Wittenberg, runner up, couldn't lean it in. Rebound, Hughes has it, saves it in to Harris. Bella Harris over to Reese Collins. Now a full court feet ahead. Copeland was wide open, but the pass was off the mark, and possession goes back now to Stone Memorial. Let us know in the comments who you are, where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, live on YouTube and the NFHS Network. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the thumbs up button on the broadcast. 1:50 to go in the 3rd. Lane, back, Clark. Lexi on the drive, step through, and a foul. Cora Copeland, I believe, about to pick up her 1st, and this is 2 free throws for Lexi Clark. As Stone hanging tough, but down 39-35 against the 5 seed Lady Wildcats. We said yesterday the game between Cumberland County and Livingston, these are 2 teams that could win a lot of districts in this state. The number 1 ranked team in the state right now down to Livingston, but Lexi Clark reigns home the first free throw. You know Stone's going to have an answer in them. Looking for one of their patented big runs. Next one is good. Lexi Clark goes 2 for 2. 8 points tonight for her. Inbound to Reese Collins. Stone can establish their press. Hughes jumps it ahead, posting able to grab. She'll dump it back over to Collins. Collins, little hezzy, drive, finger roll, foul. Bella Wyatt picks up her 1st, and Reese Collins will go to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line, where she will shoot 2. First one for Collins is no good off front iron. It's something about this rim. Free throws are not going for any team from any school. Next one for Collins is through. She has 7 and will get subbed out. Chloe Hammock back in here for LA. 40-37 is the Livingston lead. 90 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Wittenberg bounces it to Brooklyn Lane. Hughes right there in her pocket. Lane able to get it to Wyatt. Now back Clark, over to Lauren Clark. She'll line up the 3, can't hit. Rebound down, punched. Copeland has it for Livingston. Copeland gives it back to Harris. Now a pass ahead to Poston. Poston ahead to Hammock. Hammock off the wing, fires a dangerous feed, intercepted. Lexi Clark picks it off. Foot race, forget about it. Clark, finger roll 2. The basketball IQ sky high for number 22. She read it the whole way. Here's Poston leading by 1, ahead to Hammock. Hammock gonna drive, now picks up. Double team. Tries to spin her way and a jump. Arrow belongs to Stone. And when Livingston's been moving the ball, it's been very good in the half court. When it's been a lot of dribbles, they've gotten themselves into some trouble. Ella Jane May back into the game here for Mike Buck. Lauren Clark, Bella Wyatt checking out. Taylor Amos also in for the Lady Panthers. 40 seconds to go in the third. It's a 1-point game. Wittenberg kicks back Amos. Lane to Clark. Clark on the drive, fires a dangerous pass. That one nearly intercepted. We'll have a tie-up, maybe. No, Livingston comes out with the basketball. Nobody had the possession. Harris, dangerous pass. Ill-advised, intercepted by Ashley Wittenberg. Leslie Riddle puts two hands up. What was that, she says. Here comes Ashley Wittenberg on the drive. Finger roll, foul on the floor. But it will still be 2 free throws for Wittenberg as into the bonus goes Stone. Emma Poston picks up her first. Ashley Wittenberg trying to give the Lady Panthers the lead again, 40-39, with 7.6 to go here in quarter number 3. First one, no good. Falls off to the right. Collins and Reams back in for one final offensive possession. Emma Smith in for Stone. Wittenberg trying to tie the game here. I'm going to get to say the line again. She hits the second, and we're tied. 7 in the quarter, 15 in the game for Wittenberg. Here's Reese Collins, 5 seconds. Collins, coast to coast, throws it up, blocked with authority. Swatted out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, get your popcorn ready. After 3, it's Livingston 40, Stone Memorial 40. Coverage presented by Overton County Farm Bureau Insurance on the Watson Chevy UCR Media Network.
Gentry's Power Equipment is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Upperman Football on UCR. Located at 755 Buffalo Valley Road in Cookeville, Gentry's Power Equipment is your local steel dealer. With a huge selection of outdoor power equipment, including chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, mowers, pressure washers, and more. They are your local one-stop shop for high-quality equipment. Locally owned and operated, Gentry's Power Equipment is proud to support Upperman Athletics and UCR. Livingston Regional Hospital is Livingston's hometown hospital. Located at 315 Oak Street, Livingston Regional Hospital provides compassionate quality care for all patients from local people you can trust so you can count on them to treat you like family. Their excellent staff offers years of experience and training to meet the needs of all patients. They understand the importance of providing care in a professional and comforting manner. They're proud to partner with Livingston Academy Athletics through the LRH Sports Medicine team. Livingston Regional Hospital is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Fourth and final quarter set to get underway. Trip to the championship game on the line as Mia Hughes gets it back to Reese Collins. We're all tied up at 40. Stone Memorial, the number 1 ranked team in the state, red hot during this game. Livingston fought for their lives a day ago as a foul was called on Stone. They'll get a push called on Emma Smith. That is her first. But Stone Memorial now in a fight with Livingston Academy. Hughes goes into Daly. Daly, back out Collins. Bobbles, tries to gather. She's on the hardwood, and now Reese Collins is a bit hobbled. She's grabbing at one of her legs. Chad Crane, one of the best trainers in the business, goes out to look at her. I'm not sure what the call was. It may have been a jump. The arrow is pointing Stone Memorial's way, but obviously Reese Collins getting tended to. Leslie Riddle out there looking at her as well. We never speculate on an injury here. And looks like they're going to help her back up to her feet. And she says she's okay. She's walking off without too much of a noticeable limp. And actually, out of this, Livingston Academy was able to get a timeout call. So they'll retain possession, and it's a full. So we'll step aside with it. 7:41 to go in the ball game. All tied up at 40. Don't go anywhere.
Mayberry's Furniture has been family-owned and operated since 1946 and is now serving the Upper Cumberland with locations in both Crossville and Cookeville, offering the largest array of solid wood furniture and mattresses in the area. They also provide a best price guarantee and in-house service and delivery. Stop into their 15,000 square foot showroom at 1020 South Willow Avenue in Cookeville to see their selection of Amish solid wood, flex steel, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy Posturepedic, and much more today. Mayberry's Furniture is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the high school football game of the week on the UCR Media Network.
Livingston Academy won one district game in the regular season. Stone Memorial is on a 9-game winning streak. They're 24-3. They're the consensus #1 ranked team in the state of Tennessee. But this is District 7 3A, and we're all tied up at 40 with 7:41 to go in the ball game. And the pinnacle district in this state is flexing its muscles again. All others beware of when one of these teams enters the gym. Baseline inbound coming for Reese Collins, who's able to stay in the game because it was a timeout, as the inbound is swatted by May. Good to see she's okay. She was grabbing at her knee. Always a little bit scary, but she is still in there. Tough young lady. Collins wasn't ready. Now she has it. Oh, she wasn't ready because the other official wasn't ready. Good on Reese. She fires it in. Daly's wide open and lays it in. Defensive breakdown. Mila Daly gives Livingston a 2-point lead. Here's Lexi Clark. Skip feed across. Smith, 4-3. No. Long rebound. Daly runs it down. It was tipped last by her, so possession stays with Stone. Do not adjust your television sets. The score is correct. It was 2 dominant victories in the regular season for Stone, but this is the playoffs now. Everything changes. It's a brand new year. Lauren Clark strides to the table. She'll check in at the next whistle. Wittenberg has it. Crosses and drives. Gives back Taylor Amos. Amos hands off. Clark back to Wittenberg. Motion offense. Step back jumper. No. Off the front of the iron. Poston has another rebound. Emma Poston's having the tournament of her life right now. The Bryan College signee showing why she gets to play at the next level. Collins ahead Jenkins. Across to Daly. That one tipped, stolen away by Wittenberg. Great defense by Ashley Wittenberg, and Reese Collins went for the steal and just got called for her 4th foul. And the Hawkeye faithful are livid about it. Collins with 4 fouls now has to be careful. Allie Reams is not on the floor. Pardon me, she is. She's in foul trouble with 3, and Bella Harris is going to check in for Collins. They know they're going to need her late. I have no clue. I know the Livingston fans are upset. We have no angle on that from our distance here. I'd tell you if we did. Wittenberg bounces it over to Lauren Clark. Now into the low block. May picks up. Spins it back out. Clark working on Daly. Drives, twist, Clark to the low block, puts it up, good and one. Lauren Clark ties it up at 42, and she'll be going to the line looking to complete a 3-point play. Mila Daly called for her first personal, team's second. Lauren Clark at the line trying to give Stone the lead. Cannot do it, missed it, rebound down Jenkins. We're tied again at 42. What a ball game, what a tournament. Jenkins ahead. Harris spins it to Poston. Poston into Daly. Daly, one dribble, is fouled. Wow, they're calling this on the floor. Whoa! What's the call here? Livingston Academy called for a foul on Allie Reams. That is her 4th. Holy smokes! See if we get a look at this replay. A little delayed on the YouTube feed watching. Reams tried to seal off away from the ball right as she came in, and the official said it rose to the level of a foul. Big call. 6:13 to go. It's 42-42. Here's Lexi Clark. Euro step, finger roll. No. Rebound Daly. Pass nearly intercepted. Bodies everywhere. Daly has it, and she's fouled. Emma Smith called for the hold. Her second. It feels like postseason basketball in the Upper Cumberland. It's gotten rowdy again at Cookeville High School. 6:02 to go, all tied up at 42. That's the second team foul on Stone. Daly to inbound, finds Poston. Poston steps through. Again, no Reese Collins on the floor in foul trouble. Jenkins across to Reams. Reams, left-hand lay, she's fouled. And this is a big call the other way. Ella Jane May just picked up her 4th, team's 3rd. Reams to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line for 2. 5:54 to go in the ball game. First one for Reams. Spins out. Again, this side of the floor, free throws are very rare. As Brooklyn Lane checks in, Ella Jane May with that 4th foul will check out. So 1 starter each way, sitting on the bench with 4 fouls. Next one for Reams. No good. Long rebound. Lane runs it down. Chance for Stone to regain a lead. Wittenberg catches it over the shoulder. Pulls up. Mid-range jumper. No. Rebound again, Mila Daly, and a jump is called. Very quick whistle. Possession stays with Stone. The Livingston fans are about apoplectic with the Stripes right now. They are not happy. And neither is Leslie Riddle. Inbound goes to Lexi Clark. Pass in. Wittenberg with space. This jumper, no. Rebound tip. Jenkins has it knocked out by Smith, and it'll go to Livingston. And Reese Collins will check in. Little defense offense here. They need her against the press. 42-42. 5:38 to go in the ball game. Trip to the title game on the line. Daly inbounds to Collins. She's double teamed, spins it back Daly. Ahead Jenkins. Chloe Jenkins picks up, sends it to Collins. Collins, overhand feed Reams. Finds a cutting Daly. Daly bumped, play on. Reams blocked by Clark. Clark comes away. Ahead to Lexi in a foot race. Lexi blocked with a foul, and it's the 5th on Reese Collins, and it is a hard fall for Lexi Clark, but the tough young lady is back on her feet. Collins tried to go for the block. That's going to be her 5th. Second straight game with a foul out for Livingston Academy. And they just teed up Leslie Riddle. It's a powder keg in here. Leslie Riddle just picked up a tech. It's the second technical foul issue today in the girls' tournament. And I'll tell you, this is pivotal because it's going to be 4 free throws and the ball for Stone Memorial in a tie game, and they've got Lexi Clark, who's a lights-out free throw shooter, to the stripe. So Bella Harris will check in for Reese Collins. Neutral site is rocking as Clark misses the first, and that whips him up a little bit more. She's still got 3 more to shoot. You'd imagine she's going to be the one shooting the next 2 as well. A superstar freshman in a big moment. Next one. She hits. Now she'll have 2 more and the ball. It's 11 tonight for Lexi Clark. It was building. Mentioned the frustration with some of the Livingston fans. The free throw for Clark is good. That time a very confident shot. 2-point Stone lead. Clark takes her time. She's taking it out of the energy out of the gym just a little bit. The next one is good as well. 3 for 4 for Lexi Clark. It's 45-42 with 5:21 to go. And Livingston's best ball handler is off the floor. She's fouled out. This one could get very interesting. Lauren Clark to inbound. Finds Wittenberg. Wittenberg sizing up Emma Poston. Goes to work with a right-hand dribble. Picks up. Spins it over to Lane. Backdoor cut. Give and go. Wittenberg lays it in. Huge possession for Stone Memorial. They lead by 5. Inbound to Bella Harris. She'll dump it ahead to Reams. Reams bumped and fouled. Brooklyn Lane into the back. Commits her first. Team's 4th. Next one sends Livingston to the line. We're going to have a 45-minute fourth quarter because there's about to be a ton of free throws shot in this game. Free throws the rest of the way, everything that's not a charge. Poston to inbound. Finds Bella Harris. Big minutes for Bella Harris against this press. Jenkins has it swiped out of play. It stays with Livingston. Poston to inbound. Fires in Jenkins. Daly was open inside, but Clark leaps up to knock it out of play. It'll stay with LA. 4:51 to go. 47-42, a 5-point Stone lead. Poston inbounds Jenkins. Has it poked. Harris can go back and grab. It was tipped. No, they'll say she touched it in the front court. Possession back the other way. The question is, did Harris dribble it in the front court and reestablish possession or not? It was close. They're going to talk about this here. And it will stay with Stone. So they'll say that that was possession, and then she dribbled it into the backcourt. Leslie Riddle's halfway on the floor calling for timeout. 4:47 to go in the ball game. Stone trying to really take a stranglehold on it. The game shifted on the technical foul. It was a 5-point possession for Stone. It's given them the lead, and now they have the basketball. The winner plays for the championship of this district on Tuesday night against Upperman with a 7:30 Central Time tip. The loser faces a ticked-off White County Warriorettes team who fell in overtime earlier on in what will be an unbelievable third-place game. And this gym is jam-packed. Double-leveled. They are lined alongside a lot of White County fans and Upperman fans here. Those boys are about to face off next. It's a rowdy gym. How good is it for these young ladies to be able to play in front of this atmosphere? I said it earlier on with our girls' game. This is the best atmosphere for girls basketball in the country today. No doubt about it. Ashley Wittenberg has it. A lot of girls' games are played in front of 0 people. Not here. Not with these teams. Lane to Lauren Clark. Back out. This is the drain the clock special of Mike Buck. They'll get the back cuts. They used to run this to death with Tessa Miller and Maddie Buck. They do it again here. Lauren Clark has it. There go the cuts, trying to get somebody free, and they'll bleed the clock down further. Lauren Clark dribbling it out. At what point will Daly step up? Now she does. Clark goes to work on the dribble. Here comes the trap. Over to Wittenberg. Wittenberg crosses over. Ball handlers everywhere for Stone Memorial. Back to Wittenberg. Dumps it over. Lexi Clark sends back to Lauren. Now over to Wittenberg. Wittenberg weaving through traffic. Smith has it now. And the foul. Bella Harris commits it. Livingston trying to extend this basketball game. Still 3:41 to go. And Emma Smith, for the first time, will go to the line to shoot 2. She has not scored in this game. That is the first on Bella Harris. This could take a while. First one on its way for Smith is no good. Ella Jane May back in. She has 4 fouls. Emma Smith's next one. No good. 0 for 2. Long rebound. Harris runs it down. Livingston trying to capitalize on the opportunity. Ahead to Daly. Daly picks up. Gets it over to Harris. Harris on the drive. Runner up. No. Rebound. Harris has it. Second chance. A foul. And this is the 5th on Ella Jane May. 2 free throws for Bella Harris as she'll go to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line. And it's the 5th on Ella Jane May, and they will send Bella Wyatt to the table for. So Wyatt checks in, May checks out. And 2 free throws upcoming here for Bella Harris. She has 2 points. This is her first trip to the stripe tonight. First one is good. Well, she's broken the curse of this rim over here, especially in fourth quarters. 3:28 to go. It's 47-43. Livingston can cut it to a score with a bucket here on the free throw. And Bella Harris does. 2 for 2. It's 47-44. Wittenberg has a trap arrive. She'll send it ahead to Smith. Back over to Lexi Clark. Who you foul is critical. You don't want to foul her. Lexi Clark has it. Back to Wittenberg or her. Now Lauren Clark skips it back over. Lexi. You also don't have to foul, obviously, yet. Some coaches like to just really extend the game. Clark over to Wittenberg. You at least have to pressure. That's what Livingston's doing. Lexi slices, kicks over to Wittenberg. Jenkins in front as Wittenberg is back to Smith, now over to Lauren Clark. Reams steps to her. Reams playing with 4 fouls. Wyatt now left side. Back to Lauren. Over to Smith, now into the corner, Wittenberg. Wittenberg wisely gets away from an oncoming trap. Wyatt. Pass fakes a couple of times. Now spins it back over to Smith. They want to foul certain players. Now they're going to foul Wittenberg. That's not who they wanted. Leslie Riddle gave the number of who they wanted to foul, and the senior Ashley Wittenberg was not that number. She goes to the line to shoot 2. Poston picks up her second. Ashley Wittenberg back to the line for 2 more. She is 3 for 4 tonight at the stripe. And she missed the first. The door remains open for Livingston Academy. 2 games decided by double digits easily in the regular season. This has been a dogfight. Wittenberg hits the second. That's important. A 2-score game again. Daly trying to inbound. She finds Harris. Now Poston with it. Poston loses handle. It's tipped over right to Lexi Clark. Says, look what I found, and puts it in for 2. Big turnover leading to points for Stone. 6-point game with 2:18 to go. Poston trying to shoulder off the defender. Ahead to Reams. Reams, great shot fake. Puts it up and in. Allie Reams for 2. It's a 4-point game. 2:05 to go. Ahead, Lexi Clark's going to slam the brakes. Lexi sends it over to Wittenberg. And a foul. And this is the 5th on Allie Reams. So now Reams and Collins, 2 critical players for Leslie Riddle, have fouled out of the game. And it will be Ashley Wittenberg back to the line. Just split her last trip to shoot 2 more. And it looks like it's going to be Chloe Hammock going to the table. Leslie Riddle's going to take all the time that she has before sending her. Hammock on. Reams checks out. Fouls were huge tonight. 2 minutes exactly to go in the ball game. 50-46. Wittenberg back at the stripe. And missed the front end. Lexi Clark says, you're good. Two important pieces, especially against this pressure for Livingston, are out as Wittenberg splits again. It's 19 tonight for Ashley Wittenberg. Harris dumps ahead Poston. Emma Poston's got to put on a cape. She'll send it ahead to Hammock, who's all alone for a layup. Chloe Hammock for the 2, 51-48. Stone continuing to press, led to an open shot. It's who they are. They're going to press you 94 feet. Clark weaving through traffic. It's how they got to be the #1 team in the state. Clark around, over to Lauren Clark. Back to Lexi. Lexi sends to Wyatt, and they'll yell foul. They want to send the freshman Bella Wyatt to the line to shoot 2. Chloe Hammock picks up her first, so it's her or Harris that has to commit the fouls for Livingston because each of them only have 1. Now Bella Wyatt to the line to shoot 2. Has not scored yet tonight. This is her first trip to the line. Her first one is no good. The door remains open. 51-48, 1:29 to go. Wyatt's next one. On its way. Good. Another split trip. That's been the theme for Stone as Brooklyn Lane checks in for Wyatt. 52-48, 1:29 to go in regulation. Hughes to inbound. Clock on the screen is not official. Hughes has got to get it in. It was tipped out of Harris's hands by Clark. It stays with Livingston. They'll do it again. Daly now on the spot. That's a big difference. Goes for the inbound. Fires it into Jenkins. Trap still here for Livingston. Jenkins able to save it over to Daly. Ahead, Harris. Going the wrong way. Daly. 10-second clock ticking. They break the clock ahead to Hammock. Hammock spins away from Clark. Shot up, blocked by Lauren Clark. She's able to stay in bounds. Clark ahead, looking for Lexi. Trying to run it down. She does, just staying in bounds. And a foul. Poston called for the personal. That is the 3rd on Emma Poston. And Lexi Clark will go to the line to shoot 2. Leslie Riddle wants timeout to talk about things with 1:05 to go in regulation. (52-48). Both teams have been in the bonus for an hour and a half. I don't anticipate any gift baskets from the Hawkeye faithful to the Stripes in this game tonight, based on the tenor in the gym or in the comment section. But regardless, Livingston has battled tonight with the #1 ranked team in the state. Stone showing a little moxie here late, getting some stops, but they're going to have to convert at the free throw line. It's about to be 2 more for Lexi Clark. She went there after the technical foul and went 3 for 4. In total tonight, she's 5 for 6. And the freshman will shoot two. Can't stretch it past a two-score game, but Livingston, while they have some shooters, they're finishing a lot inside right now. Been a while since there's been a Twin Lakes Tractor 3. Haven't had one in the fourth quarter yet. Neither team has. The winner advances to the title game against Upperman. Loser gets White County on Monday night. Third place game at 6. Championship game at 7:30. It'll be Lexi Clark to the line for two. Coverage coming to UpperCumberlandReporter.com. It's been there all day. Goose is down there on the sideline getting video and photos from both games already. It's up. As Clark's free throw pops out. Stone cannot hit the front end of two. The good news for them, they've hit the second end the last few trips. Lauren having a conversation with her sister Lexi, and Leslie Riddle saying, what's going on? Free throw is good for Lexi. 53-48, 1:03 to go in the ball game. Harris into the front court, weaves through, throws it over her shoulder, no. Rebound Clark, and a foul. It'll be Lauren Clark to the line to shoot two. I believe this is going to be the fourth on Emma Poston. Two Lady Wildcats have already fouled out. Poston now has 4. And it'll be Lauren Clark to the line for two. She is 0 for 2 so far this evening at the stripe. 53-48 with 55.6 seconds to go. And missed the front end again. Bella Wyatt back into the game. Lexi Clark gonna check out here. 5-point lead for Stone. Can't get it past 2 possessions again as Clark's next one is no good. Rebound down. Grabbed by Chloe Hammock. Now fires it ahead to Harris. Harris, full court feed to Poston. Poston crosses, loses handle. It goes right to Hammock though. Hammock is fouled. This will be 2 for Chloe Hammock at the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line with 45.6 seconds to go. Emma Smith called for her third. Don't forget, we still have one more game to go. Every game's been single digits so far. We'll see if our last one is as Upperman takes on White County. Hammock rattles home the first free throw at the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line. Next one. Got a very friendly roll for Chloe Hammock. 2 for 2. It's a one-score game. Pass ahead to Wyatt. Wyatt fires it across. Dangerous pass, and the foul occurred first. That was close. Daly went in and committed the foul, and now Bella Wyatt returns to the line. She just went 1 for 2. Livingston has really stretched this game. She'll go back for 2 more. The freshman flies and hits. That's a pivotal one. Back to a 4-point game with 41.7 to go. Next one. Good. Finally for Stone Memorial, a 2 for 2 trip. 41.7, it's a 5-point game. At some point, Livingston needs a 3 or an and one if they want a chance. Jenkins swiped and out of bounds. Clark had it, so it'll stay with Livingston Academy. 34.8 seconds to go, it's 55-50. Poston to inbound from the sideline in front of a packed house. I mean, this gym is packed to the rafters. Poston to inbound, gets it to Jenkins. Tries to hand off, Poston gathers. Long 2, on the way, no, too short. Rebound, Wittenberg, and a foul. And is that the last gasp? As Ashley Wittenberg will go to the line for 2. They get the foul on Chloe Hammock. That is her second. "23 fouls tonight on Livingston Academy. To 13 for Stone as Wittenberg hits the first. Ashley Wittenberg now, and it seems like the free throw shooting woes have left Stone at the right time, trying to pull away. This is a pivotal one to stretch it to 3. And she gets the roll, a 7-point Stone lead. Harris back over to Daly. Daly ahead to Hammock. Hammock drives the lane, puts the shot up, and a foul. Chloe Hammock will go to the Livingston Regional Hospital free throw line for 2. This one goes on Bella Wyatt. That is her second. Chloe Hammock back at the line. Hits another. She's played well off the bench in this game. 7 points. And they've needed it too without Reese Collins after fouling out. Next one for Hammock. No good. Rebound. Jenkins tips it into the air. Daly has it. Daly kicks back. Livingston needs a quick shot. Pass into Daly. Daly clears out on Clark. Now bounces out to Poston. Poston gonna drive inside. Dishes it across to Jenkins. Too low. Couldn't get it clean. It's still loose on the hardwood. Bodies everywhere. A tie up with 4.1 seconds to go. Stone's gonna win the basketball game. The arrow belongs to Livingston. Sensational effort by both teams tonight. Continuing what we've seen all day. Harris inbounds, Poston. Dumps it off Hammock. She lines up the three. This would count. Banked it in. A Twin Lakes Tractor 3, but Stone Memorial advances on to the District 7 3A Tournament Championship game, surviving a scare tonight. Final score, Stone Memorial 57, Livingston Academy 54. I'll tally up the scoring. We'll have the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game as well. Livingston came out firing on all cylinders, showed they were ready to play tonight after a big win yesterday to extend their season. And they've proven they're going to be a tough out in this postseason, but it is Stone Memorial, after a week away from the hardwood, battling back and securing the victory and setting up a rematch, a third meeting with the Upperman Lady B. Scoring from the game is as follows. First for Livingston Academy, who falls to 12-18 on the season. 14 points for Emma Poston tonight. 8 for Chloe Jenkins. Now we'll go down the line. 6 for Allie Rames, 4 for Bella Harris, 7 for Chloe Hammock, 7 for Reese Collins, and 5 for Mila Daly, for a team total of 54. For the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers, who improved to 25-3 on the season, it is their 10th consecutive win. 21 points for Ashley Wittenberg, 16 for Lexi Clark, 6 for Lauren Clark, 4 for Brooklyn Lane, 3 for Bella Wyatt, 2 for Ella Jane May, and 2 for Taylor Amos, 3 for Caitlin Smith, for a team total of 57. It's time for the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game tonight. It's going to go to Stone Memorial senior leader Ashley Wittenberg as she propels Stone into the district championship game. So Monday night's matchups are set. At 6 o'clock, it'll be the third place game, White County and Livingston Academy. And at 7:30, the championship bout between Upperman and Stone Memorial. One more game to go tonight. It's our boys matchup. Final semifinal as top-seeded Upperman takes on the 4-seed White County Warriors. That'll be in a new stream both on YouTube and the NFHS Network in about 13 minutes from now. That'll do it for us. One more time, your final score, Stone Memorial 57, Livingston 54. I'm Noah McKay from Madison McKay on camera, and everybody at UCR. We say so long for now from Cookeville.